Well, this house is certainly getting more and more full of surprises. So not only now are there things in the roof, there are also things in the floor. I basically was I've put the paintwork on the wall and the ceiling, and I was working on the skirting board because I've basically got to put a thin bead of filler up the corner just to stop any damp gathering. So, and then I was like, you know what, we'll take the floor up that we need to replace because obviously the floor stopped where this line was, so I need to extend ever so slightly. And I was taking it up and trying my bestest not to damage anything. Took that vent cover out, and there was a dead mouse in there, so that would explain where the smell has been coming from. So that's been a fun thing to discover. Obviously, I've still got to leave that vent exposed, but now all of this flooring here needs to be replaced. I did dispose of said mouse in a timely fashion. But yeah, I've been sitting here and I've been scrubbing the bathroom down every other week, trying to figure out where this smell, every other couple of days, trying to figure out where this smell keeps coming from. Because I honestly thought it was when my father was ill before he went into hospital and I missed something. But no, it turns out there was a dead mouse in the floor. So that's fun. I've got the skirting board down. Still need to fill a couple of the joins. And then, as I say, fill a bead up the wall there. We are covering that vent over altogether because I'm going to use that vent because it seems it's further away. That was where I thought the smell was coming from because it's right next to the toilet. And I honestly thought when my father was slightly ill that he'd missed. So I thought that was where the smell was coming from. And turns out it was the one over there. But anyway, that is still a little too close for my liking. So I'm just going to put a floorboard over the top of that. So that won't be a problem because I've now got that one, which I can expose. Well, got the vent cover to go over the top of it. And then that'll be a bit further away. A little bit more air through. And then now that one's unclogged, shall we say. Yeah, I've had to cut that board across there because I didn't want to be taking up all the siding up. I only wanted to take this section up. So I cut that board because that came up to here, and at least now I can put the new flooring in, of which I still have plenty. And I've got the older boards for the cutouts and things for the pipes and what have you. So that's not too shabby. But other than that, yeah, a bit of a surprising morning, I've got to be honest. But no, I'm going to leave putting the new floor down. It's the same floorboard stuff, but I'm going to leave putting it down until I've got the paintwork done. So I've got to fill around the joints on the skirt, fill up there, let that harden, smooth it out, and then paint it to match the grey. And then, tidy up the skirting board, put some paint on there, then I'll put the floor down. So that's not probably going to be till the end of this week where I re-floor, but at the same time it allows the various vents where they've been covered and or blocked to air themselves out, clean themselves up, things of that nature. So the plan for the rest of the day is get these little joins filled, fill up there, and then that'll be it for today. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. This house is hilarious. But yeah, so the floor is up, skirting board is in, the waterproofing paintwork, the damp-proof paint, that's on. And now I've just got to fiddle with skirting boards and filler and stuff. And then hopefully the next time you see this, it should, in theory, be finished. So yeah, hopefully I'll have the paintwork done and the floor down. But yeah, that was a fun thing to come across. Yeah. Especially as I'm not the world's biggest. I'm fine with larger animals, dogs and cats and things like that. But when it comes to the smaller ones, I'm not the world's biggest fan. So that was a little bit like, honestly, I thought it was a bit of insulation or something that was stuck down there, and because of how fuzzy it looked. And then I give it a poke, and the tail sort of exposed itself. Yeah. And I was just like, oh, okay, I'm going outside for a breather. Yeah. But there we go. The work is progressing at pace. Again, you got to remember I do work as well, externally, for a company. So I do have to go to work every now and again. So I can't just spend every hour of every day working on this stuff, which is why it's so random when the updates turn up. But yep, there we go. That's another fun thing this morning. So yeah, right. Hopefully that hasn't put you off your breakfast. Good. I mean, you didn't see it, so it's not too bad. But yeah, anyway, right. I will see you guys and folks and people and everybody else later. Take care. Ta-da.